Hey, Michael, how's it going? Dan, what's up, brother? Dan, you are my number one, man. Thanks for being a member for 8 months, brother. Appreciate you. Suzanne, what's up, girl? I think we're going to make some more spinning tops. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. If you want to make a bowl, say bowl. What do you guys think? I've got a little bit more of this wood left over. We didn't quite finish it the other day, so let me know your thoughts. I know, Dan. Pretty wild, right? A pin. Come on, Michael. I'm not. I don't. I have to dig around for my pin supplies, and my Achilles tendon is messing with me. So I'm just barely moving around today. Kind of. I'm in the shop a little bit. I've got a chronic. I don't know if it's chronic. I'm old, so I've got problems with my Achilles every once in a while. So Michael wants a pin. You know what? Let me think. What would you guys make out of? Hold on. Let me grab something for you. Magic wand. Hey, Plywood, what's up, brother? What would you guys make? I've got some deer antlers my son traded for a few years ago at a Boy Scout event called Trapper's Rendezvous. Turn a wand. If you guys want to do a wand, we can do a wand. What could we make out of this? Hey, Plywood, I know I'm just joking, but man, it feels like it some days when I have issues crop up. I think most of my issues are dietary. So, what do you guys want to do? Okay, so you want to do you want to do a wand or what could we make out of this deer antler? I've never turned antler, but I'm up for it. What do you guys think? Hey, Momad. So we can do a wand or this. What do you guys think? Yeah, I've heard it's stinky. Personally, I turn that into a pin, bottle opener, and a stop. Yeah, I've never turned it. I don't have any bottle stop hardware. You know what? Let's go do a wand. Let's pick a piece of wood. Let's do some wand. A wand, I mean. We'll put that in the pile. I carved a turtle skull and it turned my stomach. Ugh. See, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's really stinky. An angler wand. Oh, an antler wand. Well, they're not straight enough, man. I mean, they're just not, they're too curved. I don't think that would work. I think I'd be asking for trouble. So let's go find something. I'm limping around here. Let's go. I need to. I've had this log for about 7 or 8 years in my shop. I need to make something with that. Oh. Well, Dan, we're going to make a wand. If you asked, you're my number one, brother. Dan wants a wand. Guess what we're going to make? I'm trying to think. Ooh, let's see what we got over here. I can't zoom out, but let's see what kind of wood we have in here. I'm going to dig around. I've heard of people making it with dowels, making a wand with a dowel that a little bit of walnuts. Oh, I had a piece. Here we go. I don't know what this is. Yeah, It was 25 bucks though. Wow, I don't know what that is. I bought my buddy's wood shop remnants a few years ago, so I have some chunks like this that he had. I'm looking for a piece that'd make a nice wand. These really aren't long enough. You really have to be pretty long. That cherry's not long enough. Not long enough. Piece of walnut. Now that walnut's long enough. I think that'll work. Let's make a cherry one. That's for the hand. Yeah, that's about right. That's probably about 18 inches. Let's do that. So let's go joint it and then we'll run it through the saw. Let me get my ear and eye protection. Hey, what's up, Bailey? Thanks for joining us, Chris. Hey, see you, buddy. All right, time to put on the big old safety mask. Hope you guys are having a great day. Where are you guys watching from? I'm in near the Tulsa, Oklahoma area. A phoenix feather in the wand. Dan, you can't tell, but this already has a phoenix feather in it. How about we laser engrave it with a phoenix feather? How about that? Great idea. You know, I've been wanting to. We read all the books and saw the movies at the theater years ago, but I'm kind of in the mood to reread it. I think my favorite one of my favorites was The Prisoner of Azkaban. That was kind of cool. That's almost longer than my lathe can handle. was close enough. Phoenix tattoo. Nice. I don't have any tattoos, you know. I almost did in my 20s, but it's not my thing. Yeah, I think so too, Dan. We're going to flip this around and rechuck it with the tenon. That way we can get a really aggressive cut. Hey, Johnny, what's happening? Yeah, sometimes I do, but kind of just feels like what I feel like, you know. Sometimes I do, most of the time I don't. But you're right, that would speed the process up. Hey, Fate, we're making a wand. Dan with Elegant Woodcraft Creations asked for it. I don't think I've made a wand before. If I have, it's been a long time. Now we should be able to make it round a lot quicker. Time for me to put on a respirator. I don't like the dust. Hey, thanks for hitting that like button, everybody. Oh, that's cool, Johnny. I don't think I made a baseball bat. I had one when I was a kid and broke a lot of stuff in the house. What's your favorite spell from Harry Potter? That you can remember. Yes, it does. Okay, we got a crack there. So that's going to be, we got a crack, so we're going to have to shorten this up a little bit. It's going to be a short beginner wand. That's looking pretty cool. What do you guys think? There's your handle. Unfortunately, it has to be short because there was a crack. So, whatever. Hey, Depression Talk. What's up, man? So I'm going to make it a little more slender, but before I do, I'm going to add some, actually, I like it. I'm going to sand it. I think we're good. Let's keep going. We're going to make the end of it more slender. Thanks for smashing that like button for me, guys. It's going to pop once I sand it. This walnut's pretty. Let's sand it in case it snaps off. Heck yeah, that's going to pop, y'all. What are the ends supposed to look like? Hey, what's up, Runic? How are you liking your new dust collector? Ooh, that's pretty. If anybody wants a wand, let me know. Takes about a minute or two to dry, then we'll wax it, and then we'll part it off, sand it, and add finish to the ends. It's ready to roll. Thanks, guys. All right, we have 54 likes. Come on, y'all. In a minute, we get to practice our favorite spell. Leviosa! Cool. Hey, what's up, Wendell? Dan, what's up, man? There's your wand, yo. Send me some shipping money and it's on the way to you, Dan. That's pretty cool. That's a nice chunk of walnut. Added a little detail. I kind of dig it. I mean, it's a vampire protection device, right? I know. I need a magical spell to clean up the shop. Clean up samosas. I don't know. All right. So, what are we making next, y'all? You want to make a spinning top since we have all the stuff? Thanks, Suzanne. Let's make a spinning top real quick. I got a couple of chunks already cut for it. Uh-oh, too big. Oopsie. Hey, if you guys aren't following New Beginnings Woodworks, go give him a follow. Chase is trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. He makes a lot of great stuff. Hey, Christine. Hey, Jan. How are you guys? Hey, Michael, how you doing, buddy? Ooh, look. Hey, Rumple, how are you? Who knows, man? Let's test it out. Oh gosh, I made it way too top heavy. Yep. I should have thought about that. I made it too thick here, so the weight's up here. It's supposed to be down there, so that's a failure. Well, actually, there you go. We're going to fix it, though. I'll show you a way. So you got to give it a little more of a spin, but I did it for people with arthritis that have, need a larger handle. That actually is not horrible. But we're gonna fix that a little bit. Yeah, exactly, Bailey. Exactly. Thank you, Michael. Oh. Hi, Bernie. We're making a spinning top out of solid maple. We made one earlier and it wasn't spinning well. I made it too. Oh, yeah. Much better. So that's what happens. This is the one we made earlier. Look at the handle difference. So this wobbles. So, thanks, Bernie. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Appreciate you liking and subscribing. That really helps the channel out. Yeah, that was great. Wow, that's still going. So we're going to go improve this one real quick. I'll show you how we're going to rechuck it. A little dust in the air. Yeah, that one was going well. Now let's see if this one works any better. All right, let's go try that. Oh yeah, it's still a little wobbly, but that's much better. I'll take it. That one though, wow, that one's much better. Now let's spin this a little harder and it'll probably do just great. Whoa. Whoop. Hey Jim, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate that. Much better. Look at that one. That's a good one. Man, that one is super smooth. That other one likes to travel. It's over there. Now, to be fair, I am spinning on paper, so. Now, that one likes to travel a little bit. I think we need a battling. Thanks, Bernie. Bailey, what's up, man? Appreciate you. Now, if you guys aren't watching Bailey Woodworks, he's the one that inspired me to make spinning tops this year, or last year. All right, that one's doing great, man. This one, whew. All right. Man, you barely have to spin that one. That is awesome. Well, there you go. Baseboards don't sound like much fun, but all right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to call that a live. Wow, we got 113 likes. Thank you guys so much. Makes a difference. I didn't make a video, but I really appreciate your support into 2025 and look forward to making a lot more stuff with you in 2026. Happy New Year. Later this week, if you happen to own a Festool Domino, I'm going to be reviewing these router bits that make your own Festool dominoes. That's the floating tenon piece that costs quite a bit of money. So with these, I can make my own and make it out of different types of wood. So we'll see what I come up with later this week. Catch you guys later.